On Saturday, August 21st, the Mets hosted one of the biggest outdoor movie presentations when The Last Play at Shea premiered at Citifield. The film chronicles the illustrious career of musician Billy Joel and examines the intersecting histories of Old Shea, the team, and the music legend. More than 20,000 fans were on hand, as well as the piano man himself, who was humbled by the honor.
I don't really know what this is. What do you call this? It's a big drive-in movie without the car? I mean, it's 20,000 people sitting in a stadium watching a movie. It's totally a matter of trust, it is humbling. They're all here to see something. I don't even know if they know what they're gonna get.
I'm here tonight because I'm a longtime fan of Billy Joel.
The concert was really special to me because it was at Shea Stadium, and I've been to a million Met games.
Looking forward to seeing a lot of Shea Stadium memories. Because it was the last play at Shea, and I know he rocked out and he did it great, so I just kind of want to catch a glimpse of it because I didn't catch a concert.
Well, I was down on the floor, so I'm hoping to see if I made the footage, obviously, you know. And of course the Met stuff too, if that's in it, you know, I'm a big Met fan.
We're really hoping to catch a glimpse of us in the footage from the concert, to be honest with you.
We were on the floor.
He's the voice of, you know, not only of New York, but of Long Island especially, and it was nice to have him come and put a cherry on top in Shea's history.
This was the end of an era. I mean, the whole big rock and roll concert era kicked off when the Beatles played Shea Stadium. A rock and roll band's gonna play at a stadium? How's that gonna work? How are they gonna do that? And we were the band that was gonna close that same place, the temple of, you know, the big rock and roll shows. It was an honor.
Welcome back. We here at Mets Weekly are always looking to give Met fans full access to all things relating to their favorite team. So throughout the season, we've been profiling some of the young talent in the Mets minor league system. This week, we caught up with Brooklyn Cyclones shortstop Rylan Sandoval. In his first full season with the Mets single-A affiliate, the 23-year-old has been one of the team's best offensive weapons. But his impressive stats are only part of his amazing story.
I'm Rylan Sandoval, the shortstop, and number 3, Brooklyn Cyclones.
23-year-old Rylan Sandoval was drafted by the Mets in the 30th round of the 2007 amateur draft. During the 2010 season with the Cyclones, Sandoval was batting well over 300 and was second on the team in home runs before an injury to his right hand ended his season.
I'm bummed that it happened. I wish I could have finished the season, but I'm happy with what I did up until that point. You know, I can't really complain. I had some goals, I met my goals, and did things I wasn't expecting to do. And I'm happy. I know my coaches are happy with me, and you know, can't do anything about it. Stuff happens, and just kind of got to roll with it.
Hit and run into the gap. This one rolls for a while.
I always see myself more as like a gap-to-gap hitter. You know, I try to just drive the balls in the gap. I'll hit a lot of doubles and try to get some triples here and there. You know, and then every once in a while I'll get into one, you know, and hit a home run. It's not really part of my game, but, you know, I know they're going to happen. I'm going to get into some, and, you know, I did get more than I thought I was going to get.
Sandoval grew up in California, so he's still adjusting to life in Brooklyn. But he says his manager, Wally Backman, has certainly made that transition a lot easier.
He's probably the best coach I've ever played for. He knows the game, obviously. It's easy to respect somebody and listen to somebody who knows so much about the game. And he has a great time with us. We have fun out here, but at the same time, we get our work done, and we need to be getting down to business. We get our business done.
Swung on and hammered to left. Deep. That ball is gone.
Sandoval has faced some obstacles to get where he is. He's one of 2 players on the Cyclones roster with diabetes.
You know, it's just one extra thing I got to do than, you know, the average person. It's a part of my life now, and it's simple, it's easy for me now because I've been doing it for so long. It doesn't, you know, it's not really a distraction now. I mean, it probably was more when I was younger because I was just learning how to do everything, but, you know, now it's just a way of life. Kind of had a rocky road a little bit coming from college. I didn't get drafted out of college. I signed as a free agent. Wally's actually the one who saw me and got me signed. So I just kind of been working as hard as I can, and I feel like I can play with these guys, and I feel like I can play at a higher level.
The Cyclone shortstop is determined to someday make it to the bigs, and he's willing to do whatever it takes.
I want to move up as quickly as I can, you know, and I think the best way to do that is staying as consistent as possible when you're playing, and, you know, stay consistent hitting, stay consistent fielding, and you know, and then just kind of see where that road takes you. And that's all I'm trying to do, is just move up as much as I can, as quickly as I can, and just play the game right and stay as consistent as possible, and then see where that takes me.
When Mets Weekly returns, we take you back to 1986 and share the incredible story behind the legendary hot foot, and why one former Met seems determined to clear the air.
Well, it's not true. It's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie.
Plus, we take a look back at the top Mets plays from the month of August. Mets Weekly is presented by FlatRate Moving. FlatRate, New York's most trusted moving company for nearly 20 years. Visit flatrate.com for your next move.